friend who bought me a Monster Energy drink. They're just like, dude, I love you. What you're doing? I'm like, want a shout out? He's like, no, love your work. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Why Julia Cigaros? So look at that. Yeah. There's actually several places you can get. Look at that. Oh. Now I don't want to crack the window this because let's be pretty funky. Now, if you look on, you'll see cap, right? Line that circles all the way around on the tip of your. See that cap line? The trick to cutting your cigars, you take your cigar cutter. You want to cut the cigar like on the front that you see around. Your cigar will fall apart when you try to smoke it. So if you want to keep it, let's see. Do you work? That'll do. The cuts in, but that's all right because a little sliver of it right here. So TerrencePaul.com about creeps. A possible drink combination. Oh, shout out to the fans. And if you more crazy shit like this on you, donating a couple cups. All right. I'm gonna take my Liberty Bell line and the beer, shall we? And working on the album. It's not going to be done by tomorrow. I will get it. So. All right. Imperial IPA, New Belgium. I like A's Voodoo Ranger is the sponsor. Okay. The truth about creep culture. Yeah. I actually like his videos, even though the things he says may be controversial. Some of the shit he says actually makes your thinking meat going. All right. Also, get yourself some tactical. Coupon code KingCobra. Got the Bond original #1 out of war beard oil, and I'm feeling sexy. All right.
The war on the West is no longer about men or women. It's about the ideological subversion of Western minds by foreign public relations friendly outfits. Feminism. Join the fight against the destruction of our very civilization by reading Surviving Fourth Wave Feminism. Learn some truths by clicking on the link in the description. Non-binary socialist cries.
And driving PPO by Terrence Pop here from McDonald's. And reporting live. Girlfriend's spunk soaked lingerie. Toxic. And Pop showed up because apparently shit creeps.
Us men, we're just creeps. Oh, YouTube, I feel like a man's perspective on the whole goddamn dating scene, that is the stereotype to face, is that you're creepy. But you have the woman's perspective, you know? And let's not get it twisted. Women are creepy as men, but it's never acknowledged. A good stogie in a while, so this is actually a nice little weekend treat. Hey, you guys. Get a little edge right here where it's not quite. But you, like I said, from the female's perspective, you know, of sex, they have to put up with a lot of shit in our society. Well, let's just put this into a perspective, shall we? You're at the bar with your gal pals, and some big, muscly, hairy motherfucker, pounds of solid man to kick your ass, and then some starts hitting on you in the creepiest of ways. To kick your ass, and then he wants to insert his penis inside of you. As a woman, you know, so this is why be a bit more selective with their type, which, you know, it may be unfair that women are allowed to have standards and all that, but that's just the privilege you get when you are the gatekeeper. I'm reminded of the Ghostbusters movie. Are you the keymaster? The gatekeeper. There is no Dana, only Zool.
When that good-looking women and appreciating their genetics, asking them out.
Yeah, what gets me about it, like, in all honesty, YouTube, is if us guys are checking out a woman, hell, and she knows she's fine as hell. You know, if you're a good-looking woman, you have to come to expect this. You know what I'm saying? Even if the guy's not your type, if he's not being a creep about it, take it as a compliment. Be like, hey, yeah, I'm good looking. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
On dates and off for everything. At least it goes on like that until we get old enough to realize that they are not worth the hassle.
How dare you?
Well, that depends on worth the hassle. There are some guys who are willing to put up with their super shallow girlfriend's attitude because, hey, all their guy friends are going, dude, how the fuck did you pull that off? She is way the fuck out of your league. Reply, yeah, I get to tap it every once in a while. You're just jealous. But, you know, it really just comes on down to personal preference. You can date a chick who's easy to get along with and who's easy to maintain. When you find that's easy on the eyes and easy to talk to, and she just clicks with you, got it made, bro. All your guy friends are going to be going, dude, your girlfriend's stupid, awesome for each other. How the fuck did you pull that off? I mean, you're just sitting there going, And at the that's what a lot of people want. Damn. And at the same time, they have a conversation with them. Just click. Strictly for personality and not for looks. You might be able to have a conversation. Physically attracted to them. It's just. However, if you're physically attracted a couple nights, but then after a while, you have a conversation with them, and it's a fucking rocks. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta find a balance between the two. I haven't had a big fat cigar in a while. That is just tasty. Yeah.
Well, we just got the internet. You notice how I said looking at them on the internet, not paying for them, because that is a fool's game.
Well, and he mentions, oh, you know, even on OnlyFans, you're still paying the female's attention. Even if you're not some guy for a chick's nudie pics on OnlyFans, you're still desperate attempt that guys will have when they go to the bar. They're like, hey, yeah, see that cute blonde with the nice tits over there? Yeah, yeah, whatever she wants, put it on my tab. You know what I'm saying? And then the bartender walks over to the smoking hot blonde and says, that goth gentleman over there just bought you a drink. What would you like? They say, hey, thanks for the drink. But don't approach her. Make her approach you. That's the secret. Because women are the gatekeepers of sex. The look on your face, determined, confident. You know what she's saying? That person wants to get down my pants. It's so obvious. Watch me wrap them around my little finger. But it's like reverse psychology about it, YouTube, and reverse psychology works. You take the prettiest smoking hot chick, the prettiest, sexiest girl in the bar, all the single men who are trying to get trying way too hard, but you're the alpha male that waits patiently. And it may take a while, but subconsciously, she's other guys trying to get down her pants. Oh, how come that person isn't trying? About it, maybe he's taken, maybe whatever. Then after a while, she'll start to wonder, you know, all these other guys are at her, hoping against all hope. Because if she was smoking hot when you started drinking, she's going to be when you're drunk.
Higher for all the poon it's gonna get you. You'd have better luck with a can of tuna and a bowl of milk, if you know what I mean. So today we're hitting the reset button on one of our classic episodes, The Creepy Factor. Dudes, you ever wonder where this came from? Yeah. Well, there you go. Episode number 9. Drink with me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Pour yourself. All right. Boy.
How rude of me to start too. Embrace sick male competitive and catch up with me. But please don't drink too much because
you know that's the hypocrisy of the gender. If men live, we're toxic. If women are competitive, strong and empowered. And let's be realistic for a second. Dog eat dog world out there.
some of you guys know what I mean. And that is how you wind up with a beer bath, a restraining order, and a
Fellas, you gotta know your boundaries. You want to feel that of-age pussy up. You want to fuck it, suck it, squeeze your titties, and then tuck it in between and bust a load off. You want to titty fuck that woman. You want to fuck her in the ass, reach around, you want to fuck that pussy. You want to suck that pussy. You want to get your dick sucked. You want to suck her. Fun shit. But there's a due process. Seriously, going up to a chick and just feeling her up? No, can't do that. But Josh, what? Chicks who are they can feel up a dude and they don't get shit for it. I know. It's a double standard hypocrisy. If a chick walks up to a dude and starts feeling up his chest, oh my God, he can't do shit except me. I have a wife I'm spoken for. Yes, I do work out. But if you walk up to a chick and start squeezing her boobs and go, oh my God, you have the nicest boobs in the world. Do you work out? She's going to throw her drink in your face, pepper spray you, slap you, or kick you in the balls, or pull out a taser and tase your ass. It doesn't work like that for men, does it? You hit a woman who advances, look at you and go, geez, I was just giving you a compliment. What? You hit your if it's wrong for men her permission, it should be to do the same to men. But nobody says shit when, one, women are the gatekeepers of sex, and two, that negative stereotype that all men want is sex. And because of that stereotype and because of how it is, that's why it happens. It's the weekend. Grab a cigar, do it.
That looks like the bouncer's class ring. A Space Coast.
What's going on, YouTube? Response to Terrence Pop's The Truth About Creeps, Pop Culture. And I feel personally about growing up, I got called a creep. Women thought I was creepy. To be fair, I have a serious face, so even when I smile, it looks creepy as shit, like that Joker-esque, why so serious? And I could tell you some stories about you know, like how the hottest chick I with would come to school wearing a low-cut t-shirt showing off those gorgeous boobs. Every other guy would look, but as soon as I looked, I was the... And then she would go to the principal's office and that I was sexually harassing her. And here's the kicker of it. Dress code said no cleavage. But if you're a male principal in that situation, are you going to want to be that guy who, Miss So-and-so, we're going to have to ask you to dress more modestly because your boobs are a distraction in the education system? Yeah, no one's going to say shit because if you're a horny-ass kid in high school, say shit. You're not going to say shit. That just ruins it. Only to find out the chick I speak of says, and I quote, I wished I wouldn't have in high school. Yeah, you're only saying that because I'm a YouTube celebrity and you found out I'm actually a decent guy. Winning.
Yeah. The rules are still the same. Any three of these traits will get you back. One of the first things you know you at the bar or answered looks winning. First category. Where I
Yeah, but both sides are equally as shallow. Both women and men are shallow. The first thing you notice about a person is the way they look. He is. You know, you could see some guy wearing he's cleaned up, he's sharp, he looks, you know, and you may think to yourself, oh, I see that guy driving his fancy business suit, his little blue, looking like he's talking to himself. Well off. He could be the biggest scumfuck on the planet. However, you may see someone shabby in their appearance, they're looking a bit scruffy. You may think to yourself, a degenerate, but one of the nicest people on the planet. So you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Isolate bad grooming and style. And if you're really unfortunate, you're going to realize something is off before you even see these people. Surprise stenches. They can make like a ninja cutting up onions. But if they smell like swamp-ass boo, you know what's going on.
It smells like booze, smoke, you know what's going on. Yeah. Rhonda. Smell good for your lady friend. Get yourself some tactical soap. Link is below. And by visiting that affiliate link and using coupon code KingCobra, you're going to help me make a couple bucks and yourself. 15% off. They got beard oil, cologne, and soap. Grondike Soap Company kicks ass. Cheers to Scott Carr. Gain the tactical advantage. Official slogan, but I kind of like it. Women could just by showing up. They don't even. Women are sitting there overthinking the littlest of shit. They can have a closet full of clothes. I have nothing to wear. Oh, jeez.
Cologne is because you gotta wonder, what are they?
Yeah, too much cologne. Not a good look, man. You know, and the Grondike Soap Company makes cologne that you can put on your skin. It comes in like a little deodorant stick. And the nice thing about that is the scents from the Grondike Soap Company overpowering. They're subtle. They smell good. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at stunning and brave individuals of Mediterranean descent. Screen 5. And ladies, if you crack the seal on that Vienna sausage, you're going to add puke to that list. Personally, my best dates, they all smelled of chloroform. Oh, look, Space Ghost is on in my panel ring. But let's just say they smell like a freshly douched snot pocket. Now, you got to pay attention to the rest of them. Starting with the top of their head. Speaking of which, you're looking a little shiny up there, Haas. If their hair is so saturated with chemicals that they require an oil change, or if their hair is lost in a snowstorm of dandruff so deep you need a shovel, or they have a comb over, Joe Biden. Bad news bears. No one was buying that crap when the first dude was still doing it. How was...
Yeah, you know, that's just it. Like, yeah, exactly, dude. If your hair is so fucking greasy, you need an oil change. Bad dandruff, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? You want to judge a man for having a comb over? Like, oh, look, he's bald. What if the dude has cancer? You know, you're going to feel like a real piece of shit as a woman if you're sitting there judging someone for their lack of hair. If a dude were to judge a chick for being bald, ho, you'd never hear the end of it, Space Ghost. And as somebody who's been called a creep their entire life, I kind of relate to this because I'm like, okay, double standards, hypocrisy, and, you know, unfair expectations. When I was younger and going to high school, I didn't quite realize it, but now I'm more mature. I have New Belgium Imperial IPA. Yes. I'm going bald. It runs in my family. I've accepted it. If I win the fucking lottery, I'll get hair plugs and be done with it. Could care less. It's just fucking hair. Because let's be real, folks. Hair does not make the man.
Is this still a thing? Then you take it a step further. you develop a mullet. Business in the front and a one-man sausage fest in the back because no one is partying with you. Or, this is the worst one of them all. Old cul-de-sac on the top and let it grow long on the sides. We the bullet because that's what the dude's black for while she waits in a silent panic to pick her up outside the bathroom window at the restaurant.
Oh, because they call it the bullet. If he's got like thinning hair on top but all long on the side, she silently waits for the Uber to pick her up. I'm like, dude, hey, jeez. And that's what kind of irritates me a little bit, is we're not allowed to call the bullshit out because, you know, seriously, if we critique or criticize bullshit that women do, we get called a fucking incel. But they can call out our shit all day, every day because, yeah. And, you know, you may not like it, but here's the thing of it. Being the gatekeeper of sex is a responsibility that most women would rather not have. And the only reason perceived as the gatekeeper of sex is because they have a vagina. That's it. And because of the crap they have to go through that comes with the territory. But here's the thing of it. It takes two to fuck. So unless you're fucking yourself, then it's just a one-person show. Oh, jeez.
And this is really egregious when you come. I call it BL, stands for beard of length. All right, now I'm not specifically can't grow one. Space Ghost wing. Up those beards that look like an nest full of old food, birds, and bugs. A kind of beard that started off as camouflage to cover up your multiple, but kind of.
You know, the chicks that they do butt segments, god damn it.
A skirt that smells of chicken bones, butt sweat, and old vaginal drippings. The kind of beard that should only exist in 4 types of people. Homeless dudes, country music legends, Vikings, and dudes that break in your house once a year and leave presents. Or the beard is there to mask another strikeout.
Yeah, grow a beard, you got that shit, dude. Just the truth. Like, do you think chicks are gonna want to go after you if your beard is unkempt? You know, that little goatee that I got going right here, I maintain that shit. Clean it, trim it if it needs trimmed. You know what I'm saying? It's just about presenting yourself. The thing you have to ask, would you date a chick who had bad hygiene habits? Oh, says the guy who wears the same shirt 4 days in a row. Huh? Kiss my ass.
Cold sores. Also, type 1. Just the fact that there's more than one of these is a total anti.
Half-mast is too high.
So let's do the jacked up beneath your lip rug. If their mouth looks like it just hitched a ride home on a broomstick from Hogwarts, or are rotting out all of that crisp, no one is sitting through with that. Lips with that at the end of the night, because you want to know what goes hand in teeth? Bad breath. If I can smell your teeth decomposing in your head, check please. I don't know if you got the memo, but when your teeth are that bad, mouthwash will no longer cut it. That shit is permanent and may or may not require surgical intervention, if you know what I mean. Kind of like those tattoos chicks you were banging that you were dumb enough to put on your body. What were you thinking? I knew a couple of dudes in the army who did this, and they fulfilled the definition of insanity to a T. One of these dudes had 4 different names lined out on his body. Eventually, he wised up and had them turned into tribal tattoos, which somehow is better. And another permanent thing that you might see on these: self-mutilation. And that can take the form of tattoos, over-piercing, or good old-fashioned scarring.
That is up by everyone else. If you're, you know what I'm saying? If someone gets modifications to their body, they get a shit ton of tattoos and a shit ton of piercings. That's the kind of people that get judged in our society. They could be one of the nicest guys on the planet, or they could be a real asshole. You wouldn't know. Somebody based off of their tattoos and their piercings.
Are specifically talking about first impressions. You are just meeting these people.
We are not talking about someone who has things that are easily concealed during work hours.
But they show up looking like they took shrapnel from the Boston Marathon. And then you're dealing with an attention whore that is so ridiculous they make the Kardashians blush.
The idea that, oh, it's a bunch of piercings. They're just looking for attention. You don't know why. You know, I feel like that's kind of judgmental, to be honest. But that's just, it matters much.
Sorry, no one is hiring a marketing freaking tribal headhunter. Space Ghost is done. Now, there are cutters out there who are going to have a legitimate mental illness. But if your scars are low, visible places, you're not disturbed. You're a narcissist.
You know what I'm saying? There are people out there who cut because they feel like they can't control life. They feel they have no control over it. And the only thing they have is whether they cut or not. So, whole argument on that, but we're not going to get into it in this video.
Speaking of things that should never be seen, I hope these creeps wear some clothes. Because if they're not just creepy, they're criminal. But you'd be absolutely amazed at what some people think passes as clothes. I know a chick who went on a blind date with a dude and he showed up in a pirate costume. Now, I've talked about wrong era camouflage in the past, but this one takes the cake. Now, gentlemen, please repeat after me. Cosplay every day does not keep the bills away.
Yeah, cosplay every day. You know, you got to be able to dress down, and if you like to cosplay and do your thing, that's cool. No judgment here. But you have to be able to dress down and dress what society considers normal. You know, if I had a job interview, I wouldn't dress like this. I'd have my black jeans on and a nice button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'd take my hat off or have it with me. I wouldn't wear the spike collar or the bandana. And I'd clean up a bit and tuck my shirt in and look nice and presentable. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Nice ass, honey. God damn.
But it will keep women away and employer.
Well, it won't don't keep women away if she's a cosplayer too, and maybe she's into cosplaying the same things you are. It depends on the situation. Hold on a second. No, I did not. Yeah. Saunders, yeah, that's me. I don't know, honestly. Is it paid for? Yeah. Okay, then I guess it's me then.
I'm the one that helped you with your bike chain that one day. How's that going?
Oh, going pretty good.
I'll get it to you so it's paid for it.
All right.
If you got admirers.
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Thanks, man.
Man, you too. Oh my god. Who gave me the pizza, but I appreciate it.
And even some high-priced call girls. Not that I or anything. You want to know something that'll keep your schedule emptier than my ammo bag?
Hold up. I'm not going to leak my address. That's just not going to happen. I actually like Pizza Hut. They're pretty. My new address is I'll eat the pizza later. I'm not worried about it. But I do appreciate that. Mass unsubscribe. You know what? Fuck off with that. Who the hell is Dale sent the pizza? Don't tell me what to fucking do, asshole. I don't smoke that nasty shit. People are assholes for spreading rumors. You didn't ruin my mood with the pizza. I'm just hoping that my address didn't get leaked. Close friends where I live. If my address did get leaked, then that means one of my friends leaked the address. Fuck. Before I get back to the video. The video, I guess.
Your trench coats, unless you're wearing a suit underneath that, not your birthday suit, because no one wants to see that. In fact, just the sight of it is going to have kids and teachers leaving recess early. So do us all a favor and buy a different coat, suck it up, Buttercup. And if you have...
Well, if you're wearing clothes underneath the coat, judge somebody based off the coat they're wearing. That's all I'm saying.
some of those military issue BCGs, which stands for birth control glasses, pony up for some different glasses, just saying. You look like an ambush sex artist. No one likes that. And if you combine those glasses with the beard of ludicrous length and the trench coat, you're going right to jail just for a precaution. Screen 5. Should we let him out? No, but he hasn't done anything wrong. He would.